Do you like tokens? Do you like swinging big numbers? Do you like having an invincible army that makes everybody hate you because they're like, this is a cEDH commander, but it really isn't. You just built your deck well? Well, have I got the commander for you? Today, we're talking about the ever-faithful Marneus Calgar from the recent-ish 40k commander decks. He reads, he is a 2 generic Esper, 3/5 with double strike, and the ability Master Tactician. Whenever one or more tokens enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. And then he also has the activated ability Chapter Master, pay 6, create a 2/2 white Astartes creature token with Vigilance. I'm pretty sure all of you have caught on at this point that he says any token, and you don't know what token's really running through rampant through Commander right now? These, which you probably can't see, but my lovely current token is a treasure. He triggers off treasures. So you know what that means? There's going to be a bunch of synergies where he just is like, oh hey, you get a treasure, I draw a card. Oh, draw a card, treasure, mana, cards? Every Esper player's best dream. Which is surprising because he's not really played a lot, especially at higher powers where he actually makes quite the impact with stuff like Rhystic Study and etc., but I digress for now. This deck is for the player who likes being able to do anything and everything. He's kind of a really good catch-all commander as long as you just have tokens. Tokens are almost a dime a dozen in Commander and Magic in general, so they are very easy to produce. Now, moving on. What are some cards you would put in a Marneus Calgar deck? Well, I have 3 recommendations that will absolutely decimate all of the unbelievers at your table. First one's going to be Lotho Corrupt Sheriff. Lotho Corrupt Sheriff, I think, does not need any introduction. He essentially reads, pay 2 mana, every time someone casts their second spell, draw a card, lose a life, add a treasure. Which, for me, as someone who really likes being able to have resources, is absolutely insane. And because I don't have to worry about a dockside, because I can just sack the treasures in response, it's absolutely golden, and it's going to make everybody hate you, probably the player playing this deck, even more, but also makes the deck a bit more consistent and powerful. Another good recommendation, and the cEDH players are going to flame me for this, but hear me out, Monologue Tax. It is a 2 generic enchantment that reads, whenever an opponent casts their second spell, create a treasure. So, for the same reasons Lotho's good, are going to be the same reasons that Monologue Tax is good. However, in this deck, it also draws you a card, which is a lot better than just the treasure itself. So, if your opponents are getting into a counterspell war, you'll be able to fuel and be able to also dictate the turn of battle. The last card I'm going to recommend is going to be Black Market Connections. Black Market Connections, absolutely backbreaking. Because it essentially reads, pay 6 life, draw 3 cards, get a Rogue 1/3, 3/1, and a treasure token. Now, 6 life, that's steep, but think about it like this. You're paying 6 life for 3 cards when Sylvan Library, a 2-drop enchantment, is 8 life for 3 cards? That math is just insane. It's just as my friend Devin would say, pure value. So, how would I rate Marneus Calgar? Well, Marneus Calgar has proven himself to be an absolutely backbreaking commander every time I've played him, so much so that he has gotten the dreaded Commander's groans, which I've only gotten personally for 4 commanders. Chalain, Omnath, Locus of All, him, and I'm forgetting the other 2, but they're also up there. So I would rate Marneus Calgar a 5, hell yeah, brothers, out of 5. Now, this has been Daigo, your favorite spaceman. I'll be signing off. Have a nice night.